Have you ever had a dreams that you had you could you do you want you could do so you do you could you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Oh man, I don't know if my face on that kid meme. Yeah, man, that's funny. What's up, everybody? Mr. OG Games here. And as the meme in the beginning, yes, my face is on it. Made the kid look quite weird. But everybody has dreams, and when you have a dream and it comes true, well, you can do anything. So, with that said, today is the day that we finally go C40. And leading up to this point, my whole goal was to do C40, then the 3 levels of barracks I needed to go ahead and start immediately with the T13s. And no, it's not going to happen. I grew impatient. Very, very impatient. And I've had the Azure forever. So right now, I'm currently looking at means of gathering resources. And I used quite a bit from my packs, as you will see. And once I have the acquired resources, within 2 weeks, I should have the remaining Azurite needed for the 3rd level barracks, and hopefully I'll be able to do all 3 at the same time. So, before we get ahead of ourselves though, as you saw, I was scrolling through all the achievements, because I've had people in the past say, you know, make sure you do this, that, you know, everything that you can do to do this and that, and speed and time and get everything down, yada, yada, yada. So, I was hoping that one day maybe there would be a change to some achievements, not only just for defense, but maybe, you know, some build speed might be nice. Although this is the biggest and longest build that I will ever have in the game. With that out of the way, I don't know if I really need it anymore. But for you all that haven't gotten this high, it would be a game changer. And I know as soon as I open my mouth, they'll come out with C41 to 45. I'm sure of it, because every time I hit a big milestone, they always come out with something new. I'm not saying they are, but you know how Gamma works. Anyways, there we have it. We have started the C40. Now, looking at the barracks, like I said, Azurite for 38 and for 39. I'm just lacking a little for 40, and of course the resources. And I've got the wood, I've got the food, I've even got the stone for 38. Lacking the iron, which thankfully to some members of LOC, they will be assisting in that, and things are happening as I speak right now. Also, it will be hopefully enough to where I've accumulated some speeds, and the amount that I can accumulate from now to when I get T13s to hopefully be able to speed train at least half a march right at the beginning. Roughly, I think if my math is right, between 140 and 160,000 T13 I should be able to, give or take. But that's the ultimate goal. That's what we're pushing for. And my next step, once T13s are available to me, is to get at least one march, and then to also start taking the Azurite that I've been saving and saving for this big milestone and start putting it back in technology, whether it be through some more high tech, which will probably be, the way to go through, high college tech, maybe a couple levels of Mystic. I'll review that down the road once we get closer to that. And then as far as Azurite building wise, yes, I'm going to take my drill grounds up a couple levels because, well, it's still at a 35, and possibly raise another barracks up as well. I've got plans in motion, but I need at least one more barrack up to 34 so I can start training T11s to convert in the drill grounds to promote them to T13. So I've got a lot of plans, got a lot rolling in my head, and right now it's just become a matter of resources and more resources. So once I achieve the resources needed, we'll be able to get all this done in roughly about 2 weeks. After that, like I said, the time frame within literally a couple hours at best, I should be able to have half the march, and then sky's the limit from there. There you have it. Finally, everybody has been asking me, when are you going to go C40? When are you going to go C40? Hey OG, how long is it going to take for you to go C40? Well, there you have it. Case closed. C40. It's here. It's a big achievement. And it's done. I'm glad to have gotten that out of the way. Now, I have had this Azurite for quite some time actually to go C40, but you knew my mission and my impatience got the best of me, and I failed by about 2 weeks. But it's okay. I was also hoping for some better rewards there. A little more gem count, honestly. When you're hitting the biggest castle in the game, you'd think the rewards would be a little better than that. But whatever. Now, it was also the power-up event. So I believe after it was done, I did finish 4th, which isn't bad. I would have liked to have gotten that one level of barracks because I think that would have put me in the lead. But it is what it is. There's always time for growth. And I'm not one to sit here. I've never been one to try to push. I do it at my own pace. I do it when it's going to be best for not only myself, but the Alliance. And yes, the Alliance definitely needs more T13s, and that's the goal, has been the goal for the last, 6 months now that I've been saving this Azurite. It's been a long time coming, it really has. I had to do a few levels of the hospital, then you have the wall, then you have the castle. I mean, it's just been a lot of Azurite. So it is a big burden that has been lifted from my shoulders, but this is just the next level of the game for me. And I think when we are at T13s, and then I can jump back and get some more of that tech that I've honestly had to put aside for 6 months. I mean, all tech using Azurite for 6 to 7 months. That's a long time to not do some of this tech. That's why I've had to roll the tech in what I can do, like the constellations. And yes, I know I'm not all blue. I don't spend. So, I mean, I've been doing what I can here and there to try to keep myself up to par. But now that I'm here, the technology is going to be the focus. It really is. It's going to be the focus. And that, in the long run, takes you further than anything else would be the tech. I've seen T13s get rolled by T12s all day, and I've even seen a T11 troop march take down T13s just because of the difference in the tech. Now, she is pretty though, ain't she? I still don't believe that at C40. I don't know. It's a big achievement, and I couldn't have done it without Newbie. He, as you guys know that have been following me for a long time, he did bless me with the C38, and I mean, that was a big upgrade from where I was in my older realm at C35. That in itself was a massive upgrade to, you know, just take on all of a sudden. And so big shout outs to Newbie, Super Newbie. I do appreciate it once again. I know I've probably told you more times than I can probably remember, but I do appreciate the opportunity that was given to me to not only come to Lock in 1096, also to represent the realm and keep it 1096 during the merger, but to also grow in the family and grow the castle and make it what it is today. So once again, thank you, and many more things to come. I'm looking at the T13 calves right now, T13 archers. The play style will change a little differently. You know, the odd tier is a little different natural buff, I guess you could say, than the even tier in both of those categories. A little better for the archer, not so much as good for the calves, but in the same token, depending on how you're playing and your equipment setup anyway, I might have to do a little tweaking, a little changing of this and that in order to make it really fit what I want, but I'll certainly still stay Cav Archer. But as always, if you guys liked the video, smash the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, y'all keep gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Damn, she's pretty.